What's going on, everybody? I hope you are doing well. I am going to be live today, as you can see. Not usually live on a Wednesday, but managed to squeeze things in, able to do it. I was recording this morning. I haven't quite finished editing, but I'll do it later on. Figured we should just get on with doing some more fun stuff in ye olde world of Escape from Tarkov. So here we are. Hello, hello. Bradley and Jammies. Hi, the early birds. Welcome in. Welcome in. I spent all my money on like random hideout stuff, so we're poor at the minute. We're poor. We're living the poverty life, unfortunately. But we're gonna have to build that back up a little bit while we do, you know, various things, various tasks, whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm sure there'll be a way. We'll make it function. Still got the Bitcoin farm upgrading, which is just going. I've got the scab case running as well with moonshines, so just like college, yeah. It's investing time. Investing in the future. Got 400k. So you're gonna have to be a little bit careful about what we do. So today I wanted to go and basically get access to the tripwires. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do that. We've got to go to ground zero. Maybe we'll start with the G36 because I got this back in insurance and this thing is pretty powerful, I would say. So let's see, have I got any other mags for this guy? I think, yeah, I swapped these over to this. Yeah, this is like regular 5.56 magazine, so should just be able to take this, and actually we'll take one more as well. Don't want to run out of bullets, do we? That would be terrible. So what do I have left? So I've still got, I think what I was doing with this was, I've got SOST, we've got a little bit of that, so we may as well just sprinkle some of that in. Go and find some M855. I can just use that as the basic staple just underneath, but then we're going to use 5.6A1 and 5.5A1 as the good stuff. Just get, I don't know, 100 of this. To start with. Because that can then go mostly here. So we're going to stick that in there. Yeah, fine. And then we'll split this like 40, I guess. Oops, I didn't mean to put it in there. 40 and 20. So I can go in the G36 itself. Then we could do 20 and 10 for the sauce, like a bit of extra sauce in there, and then add that on. Do need to buy another couple of these. We'll buy another 50 here, just to top this guy up. Okay, cool. Now the question is whether I need this extra AFAC in here now. I think we'll probably just go with the docs case instead. It's actually very handy to have. We're going to go to ground zero. That's one of the places we need to go to finish rough Tarkov. We are now running class 5 armor in these. I've got the Corund VM plates in the 6p23. So that's definitely going to help if we run into trouble, which we may well do on this map. Ground zero is a bit of a beast. Varidator, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. Yes, the Twitch container thingamabob is still going on. So, appreciate everybody with the gifted subs. Could you no bag? I'm fine when raid. What do you mean? I'm so poor. My head is looking good, but man, I'm poor. I mean, those two things go hand in hand, I would say. Okay, so rough Tarkov. We have to. The first part is on ground zero. And one is the Claymore mine, which is in the. It's in the special little room. In the special room, it's like Tarbank room, I think. Let's go and find it. I think it's kind of in the middle of the map. We'll just see. We'll just try and get it done. See what we can do. Oh, I've got the really terrible looking balaclava on. Never mind. Never mind. No drip, but it's okay. It's fine. So let's change over. I was a successful Gig Beef Acolyte this morning. Got Deadly Self Torture audio video on stream. Hey! Nice one. Thanks, Ash. What's up? What's up, Spin? What's going on, man? We're going to complete some Tripwire quests today and get access to them, because I haven't bothered doing them yet. Need to go to ground zero to find the room first with the Claymore. And then we need to go to woods. And then I think after that, there's another quest. You have to go to dorms and then factory, I think. So, what did he think? What did he think? To be honest, like, some of the audio stuff's a bit weird. Like, I've heard a few people coming out saying, like, oh, I don't really like the, you know, the Safariland headset, and, like, some people say it doesn't sound very good, and it's just, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm not sure yet. We need to do a little bit more investigation, I would say. Yeah, because there's, like, some valid questions about, you know, the methodology and headsets and stuff. I think, like, for what I've tested, the information is true. So, like, the max distance with the headsets, the way that the occlusion works, the max distance with crouch walking, whatever, those things are all true. But whether they're, like, fully practically useful, it kind of remains to be seen, because of, like, the level of ambient, like the noise you make versus the noise they make, the level of, you know, noises in raid versus the ambient sounds that you hear in your headset. It's like, it's all a bit confusing. So I think, like, what I've presented in that video is, like, factually correct, but whether it's practically useful or not, or maybe even misleading if some of the facts are a bit different. There's basically just a lot of chat about, you know, relative levels, which I haven't really looked at. So things like, yes, the compression in factory is, as I said in the video, but does that apply to wind? Does that, you know, does it reduce the sound volume of, like, PMC gunshots or, like, footsteps as well? Maybe the max range is right, but maybe the compression is, like, too much, so if you're walking you can hear it one headset and not with another. So, like, it's complicated, and it would take ages to go into. They'll probably have time to do it, like, another time. Like, given it's early wipe, they'll have time to, like, go into all that stuff. Yeah, you really enjoyed it, found it very informative. I think crouch walking and messing with stances mid-raid. That's fun. Yeah, the crouch walking is really strong. Where are we? Ah, in here. It's, like, not really a great place to start, but I just kind of want to get out of the marathoners area, if possible. Damn, guy really, like, went where we were going, eh? Gonna do some snipey boy business. I don't need you anymore. Strong armor. I think this armor's good. Which Desert Eagle is this? Oh, it's the 357.
Gold, please.
Not as fun.
Thanks for everything, Giga. Love your work.
So, Gary, thank you for the gifted and the winged line. Thank you as well for the Prime. Just as a quick reminder, the Prime subs don't work for the box, but I very much appreciate them nonetheless. Alright, let's repack. This mag's, like, very empty. But I appreciate the wing line. Thank you, Ben. Looks like a guy trying to get shooterborn in heaven off marathoners. Maybe, yeah. So if I gift a sub, I get container in game. Yep. Yep. How it works. I ain't gonna complain. Or start a recurring sub with someone in the Tarkov category. Yeah, you can sub yourself as well. Hello, Dark Vent. What's going on? Okay, cool. What are my extracts? Do I have, like, Nakatani? No. You know, that sucks. Given where I was, to not have Nakatani, is that kind of annoying. Is the stream the case for both, for PvE and PvP? I think it's only PvP. Is that true? People can inform me if that's incorrect, but I'm pretty sure that it's only PvP. I think. So I think I have to be in here. it in here? Is it in the tar bank? Oh, not in this bit. Around this side. Let me double dip. Yeah, I'm sorry. Apologies that it doesn't count, but I thought I'd just make sure that you know. Better to know than not know. It should be this one here. There we go. So that's the first part of Rough Tarkov done. So we've done
Gold, please.
what's it even called? Here it is. So we have to go to woods. Okay, so we just need to leave this raid now. Did I bring? Actually, I'm not sure if I brought any cash. I brought DOS case, but I didn't bring any cash. So that means I have to get out through Emacom. Annoying. Oh well, maybe we just like loot some stuff. Oh, we're here. Dark Band, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted.
Gold.
With everything happening to Arena, do you think it's worth it at the moment? I mean, right now you can't play and get progression between the two. They've like stopped it. So wait until they fix it, and then you can go back and play it again. Basically. I don't know why I took that. Useless item, really. Huh. Huh. Didn't think you'd be able to get in there, but you can. But you can. It's weird, there's no option at all for anything. How bizarre. Oh god. No, got by the second guy. How many bullets did he take? No way! Looks like the Twitch box thing doesn't work if your Tarkov and Twitch account names are different. Even if they're linked and the same email. God damn it. SPP. Ooh. Much love all the way from Australia. Thanks, man. Okay, a question for you. What would you do to improve Lighthouse if you think it needs improvement? Oh my goodness. I don't even know. It's just like the spawns on that map are horrible. The spawns on that map are truly, truly terrible. So like they need to be fixed, but like the map just needs more space somewhere. It either needs to be like, let's have a look at the Lighthouse map. Yeah, I got shot in the leg. I should have been pre-pained, really. Should have been pre-pained. But yeah, the Lighthouse map, it either needs to be expanded here, like further back, so path to shore. But the thing is, shoreline is like basically here. So you need to be able to like go further this way. It needs to be less like annoying and mountainous or whatever. Or it needs to be expanded this way and allow you to come in from this side, potentially. I think the map's just like so constrained. It's like when you spawn here, if somebody just waits, like in the other spawns, there's nowhere for you to go, you just die. Like crossing the road here, you get killed from up there. Crossing up here, you get killed from up here. Like it's terrible. And then you've got this spawn up here, this pair, where people could spawn in both of them, and you can just lean around and there's just a firefight like at the beginning. Then all these mines mean it's just like really annoying to try and shoot down into the water treatment facility. Water treatment itself is full of like crack aimbot AI like rogues, which are very difficult to beat without like knowing the route. You know, like on this side, there's really only two routes. It's like through the back, all the way through there. You can sort of go through the front, but like mainly through the back around here, or over this, like through the beach area. And going through the middle is just a death sentence. Like it's too constrained. It's just way too constrained. The Southern Road spawn just really sucks if you want to do anything water treatment involving killing rogues. So you kind of just end up having to reset. Like it's I don't know. There's just like lots of problems. The map's just got lots of issues. I don't even know like how you fix it. I'm really not sure. I don't know. It's just not fun to play. Like the best strategy on Lighthouse most of the time, unless you're killing rogues and you get this spawn, the most strategy on Lighthouse most of the time is just to stay still and do nothing, which is like terrible map design. Right? It just doesn't work properly. Yeah, Jeep man, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. Aim punch for the loss. Yeah, I think it was because I got my leg shot, and then yeah, and the pillar, and etc. etc. We're gonna start selling some of these to try and recoup some money. Well, maybe I should use them. I mean, I've got my. Maybe I should just keep it. I've got the booze gen. Oh, no, it's like 40. It's gonna take 45 hours to build. All right, well, screw that then. We're gonna start recouping some money. Need some way of getting some cash back. Okay, so we're gonna go to woods next. What's going to be good on woods? I've got this M60, which is quite funny. I don't feel like this is necessarily a good idea. This came from the scav case. They're only 70k, but not actually that much money. You can't, with the basic barrel, you can't add a suppressor. Can you do it with this one? You can with the E6. Does this one take the hybrid? No. So it won't even take the Thunder Beast. Won't let you do it. Now, this thing's never going to have ergo, so I feel like you just want to get recoil on this thing. Well, Graven, thank you for the prime. That's 50k. What's this one? Whoops. E6 is 79,000. That's just like flea only. And then what's this one? 20k? Okay, we'll get that one then. Got a 475mm heavy barrel. And then we could slap something on the end. What are we going to put on?
Gold, please.
That's 87. Thunder Beast gets you to 78. Yeah, that's better, I suppose. For RVG, something. 76. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can go live for RK1 or something. We ain't improving the ergo on this baby, so it doesn't really matter. No matter what we do. Right. How much is the Thunder Beast? Don't want to use that. Skiller cap. 10. These things. Oh, that's cheap actually. Yeah, there we go. Good cheap way to get the Thunder Beast. Special barter. That's still really cheap. Okay, cool. RK1's like 20k. Why is that so much money? Maybe just go for one of these. These are like usually really cheap. Yeah, they're really cheap. And it's just one less ergo, but we don't really care about that. I guess I need to buy another box, a big box bag. Right, so we've got this by. I got another Corund plate, so I got a couple of Corund plates.
Gold, please.
Where did my Corund go? Did I have a? Did I wear it by accident? I think I wore it by accident. I'm stupid. I needed one of these finding raid, and I keep. Oh no, I did keep one. I did keep one finding raid. Good. Good. Okay, I'm not stupid. At least not as much as I thought I would be. All right, Stevie, thank you for the tier 1. Larry, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you for the prime. 7k nerd, thank you for the prime as well. As I was just saying before, just making sure that everybody realizes that this is the case. But yeah, if you prime sub, you don't get the box with the prime sub. It's only actually we don't want to do this, do we? I need something with a. Actually, yeah, we'll do it. We'll reload it out of the backpack. Yeah, if you do a prime sub, unfortunately, you don't get the special box. Just making sure people know. Has to be either a regular sub or a gifted sub to get the Twitch box. This one, the streamer items box, which people are using as like special money cases now. Right, we need to survive this raid, like desperately. Oh, my last PCP. We'll buy 100 more. Alright, let's pop this back in. Splint. Okay. We're going to go... Car in this. Take a nade with us. Take a morphine with us. Not one finding raid because I need those for quests later. Alright. Alrighty. And then, yeah, repair myself. Okay. So, woods. We need to go to USET camp. Somewhere near USET camp. Ah. A cool 100k. Now, on this one, is it worth taking that key? I'm not sure if I even have ZB key. No, I don't even have it. We'll just go to woods. It'll be okay. Gosh, that's an expensive insure. It's definitely worth it, but it's all good. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. You know what I found funny? Someone was claiming this botcless was useless pay to win. How's it even possible? What do you mean? Did Kazam say to smash Shoreline into Lighthouse to make it one map? I don't know if that's practically possible, but like, Lighthouse is already quite hard to run. It's like the second hardest map after Streets, unfortunately. Is the bipod aim bonus still that good in full auto? Yeah, it's really good. Where can I find it saying the Twitch box is perma? I can only say that we would get drops every wipe. People actually confirmed it with BSG. I think Nice Guy went to confirm it with BSG. It said it was claimable every wipe, which with the implication of that is that it's every wipe, but then I think Nice Guy went and actually confirmed it with, he actually asked them directly. What's a special box even? It lets you put streamer items in. The best use for it so far is Willer's wallets. You can basically use it like a really space efficient money case. I want to say love your videos. Thanks, 7k. The asset rich and cash poor arc develops. Giga only has 200k rubles. Yep. Fill that thing with Ultra Nozzler. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Using that gun for shits and giggles. I got it out of the scav case. I've been pushing moonshine through the scav case trying to get quest items. So I thought, well, let's just use it because I got given it. That poor LPVO when you lift the cover. Oh, the useless pay to win. Funny, yeah. I see. I get it. My trader levels and rep have gone down and my name has been changed on EFT after playing some Arena. Any ideas how to fix this? Unfortunately not. Arena has scuffed a lot of things. Sadly. It's kind of scuffed up a lot of stuff. So yeah, you might be out of luck. They're fixing some things on the Arena side. Oof. Right, so where are we? Let's deploy the bipod at least. I wonder what the best place... Like, I've been trying to figure out some spots to sit with the bipod, but it's like, it's quite hard to actually use it properly. Actually, not very easy. Like, even if you, like, lie down here or something, you can't look very high up, so it's fine here. But say you lie down, like, there. You can only go up to there. It's like, it's very stingy on the vertical movement. See, I can't look up more than that in this position. So it's like, it's very, very awkward. It's very awkward. I think we kind of need to be like high up. You sort of want to have extra height. But you can, like, obviously this is sort of useless. Maybe we can mount it here. I think you can kind of crouch down. Or I wonder if we can put it like stood up on this. We can put it like... No, not quite. It doesn't want to do it. I found there were some places I found that you could do it. Oh, there we go. And it also depends on, yeah, so if you're in an arc like this, you can change the arc. It depends on like where you start. So if you start here, I can only look to there and to here. Whereas if I look like this way to start with, oops, I look further across. Come on, let me do it. Oh no, it's put me in the wrong stance. It's funny, it did work and that doesn't want to. There we go. Now I can look further because I started in a different position. So it all kind of depends on... I think I undid it. Yeah, I think I undid it. Oh well. It all depends on like where you start. It's like very, very, very specific. Locks you in a radial arc based off the initial direction you're looking. Yeah. Pretty much. It's very odd. I'll make it work. I was loving the link. When it worked, the link was great. Yeah. But when it wasn't working, it really sucked. The rock across from the southern USEC camp would be great for mounting spot for the bipod. Can't think which one you mean, but I'm sure there's a bunch of really good spots on the map. I've got to get to USEC camp, basically. That's where we're going. That's how we do rough Tarkov. We're going to head up this way. And wander on through. Does using WAS to pull you out? Yeah, it does. Which is actually quite nice. It means you don't have to like press the button. You can just like try to move and it'll pull you out of being in a bipod. So it works relatively well like that. I did find that you could, so up on top of the reserve buildings, that's the only place that I've really tested it so far. Up on top of the reserve buildings, you can mount the bipod on the lip of the building. Like obviously you're really exposed, right? So it's not ideal, but you can mount on the lip of the pawn buildings and then shoot down. That's quite good. About 30 degree swing? Yeah. 5-man all M60. Where the mines at? Yeah, we got to go to USEC camp. Get near the mines. What I should do... There we go. Now we've got better point fire. I've got the IR laser on, which does still work. I tested this. Because I thought it wasn't working. But it was just me being a skill issue. So it does still work. I just saw somebody over there. I can't bipod here though, it's too low. I can't look over it.
Gold, please.
Is this a scan or a player? It looked like they were just walking straight. Scavs don't usually walk through this area. They weren't going very quickly. They've disappeared. Freaky. Bucklab, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate. Thank you, people. I like the fact that people do figure out, you know, the best way to use these things. Like you can have the really super hyper efficient money case. It means we don't need to buy money cases anymore. We can just buy Willer's wallets for 50k each. Like more efficient than buying money cases and just having them hanging around in the stash. Just have the Twitch case. Use that instead. BCP FMJ should be pretty good for this point in the wipe, I would have thought. Should still be adequate. Looks better on barricades than in terrain. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a shame that it doesn't give you more of an arc vertically. I think that they should change the vertical arc a little to allow it to be better whilst prone. Because right now it just doesn't really work when you're prone. Okay, scouts. Like, being prone is very difficult. Unless you're on very, very flat surface, or you're somehow, like, above. You need to be able to point yourself up a little bit. That's the main problem. If you can point yourself up, it's kind of okay. Yes, north of where you get the ref comics, exactly. It's usually quite busy around this area. I wonder what the best way to do this is, whether it's going just at the front or circle round. There's quite a few tasks around here, and like people go into this camp to get lead X's and stuff. So that's why it tends to be quite popular, I would say. I mean, the recoil on this guy is pretty low.
Gold.
Just in general. Wow, it's the suppressor man. Going. M60 guy through the trees. Fortunate sun starts playing. Fancy yellow 3-slot suppressor. Just shoots straight through a can of ceiling foam. It's got such a punchy sound to it, the M60. It's quite fun. Quite fun. Yeah, I mean, we weren't even using the bipod. You know, that was just like crouched. It's because it's like the recoil's actually pretty good on it, right? It's like slow rate of fire combined with the pretty good recoil. So it feels like very controllable. More DACA. Here comes the BTR. Now, how do we get the... I can't remember where the mines are. They're like around here somewhere, but like, why isn't it turned up? Do I just have to walk in until I explode, or what? Am I just gonna blow up? I'm a bit scared. Rocks in the middle. Well, you can go on the rocks and it's okay. You won't explode. Can I go this way? Other side. Oh, okay. What the hell? I'm stuck against this tree. Over here. There we go. Nice. Good. I was just like, I'm sure I'm just going to walk out and blow up. Or drill. A drill's still expensive or not? The prices are fluctuating all over the place, so I keep losing it. RLP. Morphine, nice. Take that. I'll go back into the camp in a sec. I'm not sure if anybody's hit this. There's morphine just lying around. Oh, someone has been here. Someone has been here. They just missed the morphine. Well, if they missed that, maybe they missed loose loot around this side. So apparently it's customs. Just gonna go check for LEDX. Got a big box of Warmage, UCW, Whisper, Ultra Nozzler. Ultra Nozzler technically fits in this thing. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, there's a splint. Anyone shout if you see anything important. Blowing up still doesn't trigger the subtask. That's what makes it rough Tarkov, I guess. Don't see anything. Yeah, splint! It's PU, OKP7. Oh, that's the bad OKP though. What's this one? Quake Maker. What a load of rubbish. Okay, nothing good there. Let's check this weapons box. God, the wishlist highlight is so good. It is. These are expensive. Is this one expensive? I kind of need a space in the bottom here, but I don't know. Can I make this work? Yeah, I'm not going to take that. Right, that'll do, I think. Maybe we just do this. So we swap that over. We unload, we reload, and we swap it back. A lot quicker doing that than it is trying to reload it manually. Bit of a glitch, bit of a hack, but is what it is. Jaeger telling you to just go die in a minefield would be in character, for sure. Him and his good friend Partisan, the two of them, they get some right shenanigans. Good old buddies just getting PMCs to just die in horrible ways. It's like freaking Squid Game, but for Tarkov. Jaeger and Partisan behind the animal masks. I feel like this is not going to be the best gun for CQB. We do end up in a fight with someone. Slow rate of fire. The bullets are good, but they're not that good. What else we got? PSO. Don't care about these things. Anything else just lying around? What's this one? Laser doodad. I could put it on my gun, but I just don't really want to. Oh, another big wrap box of sauced. Maybe I'll stick it on them. Doesn't really matter. What's it to me, eh? What's it to me? Big Game Love, thank you for the tier 1, by the way. I think I missed it before. I wonder if it's worth checking on top of the rock. I'm pretty heavy, it might be quite hard to get up there. Let's see. Is this doable? Come on. What we got up here? Mod X Rail, PRS Gen 3, PS12A, HP. Rubbish. PRS Gen 3 is probably the best thing. Sucks though. Damn. Sometimes you can find. I mean, people always say there's like I don't usually check up there, but sometimes you can find like a SOC mod M4 and stuff. I typically don't check up there though. Yo, Chad Broski. Hey man. Appreciate the vids. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for checking in. Popping in, watching. Couldn't do it without all you guys watching the stuff, so. Thank you, man. Yes, we'll have to complete... So it's good, because no matter whether we die or not at this point, we'll have completed the mission, so we can get on to the next part, which is useful. What I was thinking of doing, right, so we still need to finish Punisher Part 4. And given that I spend most of my time, like, roaming around the chalets in Lighthouse, because that's what I've been doing, I'm going to take a couple... This is basically the ultimate plan. I'm going to take a handful of tripwires and try to make something of it, because there's some really nasty spots on Lighthouse, I think, where you could really get some people. Should I just eat those? Probably. We're gonna be on our way out anyway, aren't we? Yeah, so I'm gonna try and find some like real nasty spots and get some tripwire kills. That's kind of the idea. Someone info can be in there in one of the trucks shooting more map by the medical bit, maybe leaning on some maps. Oh, maybe they've added more spots in. Like, I'm honestly pretty bad at loot locations in general. I think that comes with the territory of like playing fewer raids than the average streamer. Just like haven't necessarily seen all the spots. Let's keep going. How do you feel the cheats been so far in the wipe? Same or less more? I'm probably same, like the occasional sus death. But nothing untoward. Like, I don't really see that many as far as, you know, that I'm totally aware of. Like, it's funny, you know, there was a big conversation on Twitter recently about with Hayes, because he's always just like, I don't really see that many cheaters, and everyone's always talking about, you know, seeing all these cheaters, but we just never normally see them. And it's funny, because me and him play in the same time zone, right? I'm probably on the same servers, and I don't really see any either. But I don't think either of us play, like, you know, Hayes is probably a bit, yeah, he's a bit more chatty than I am. But, is that someone? That's not someone, is it? Is that just terrain effects? I'm just going to check. I guess not. Yeah, I guess not at this point. Given I can't see them here, it's probably okay. Alright. Let's keep going. But yeah, I mean, it depends, right? Like, if you're a known streamer, then you're going to get targeted more. Like, a really well-known streamer. Because you always see, like, the guys who are really well-known getting targeted. Like, Pesty gets targeted, and Landmark, and Tiggs, and, like, people like that. They always get targeted. But that's because the cheaters get a rise out of them. Especially if you respond a lot. So it's kind of a combination of, like, popularity and whatever. And also it depends on, like, the way you play and, like, where you go. So if you're, you know, more of a labs main, then you're probably going to see more of them. If you hit all the hotspots, then you're kind of in the way of all the cheaters, so probably see more of them. If you play the way I play, I hardly see any. And on, like, EU West as well, I hardly see any. That I know of. ESP is, like, very difficult to detect either way. Like, it's only really a hunch to know whether someone's got ESP or not. Like, it's always just a bit of a guess. There's the explodey signs, there they are. Yeah, I don't think it's any worse from my perspective. But my perspective, yeah, everyone's own perspective on cheaters is like very, very subjective. It just is. Like, you only have your own experience to go off. It's impossible to know what it's like for other people. Is the MOA on the M60 any good? The ghost scab bug, glitchy scrouch transparent scab. Yeah, that's a glitch to do with the way that BSG spawns scabs in. You probably see them most often on factory in the doorway that leads between the large hall with the med tent in it and the large hall with the postman Pat in it. That's usually where you see it happen the most, because on factory the map's so small. I think that's where they originally spawn in player scavs before they allocate like a spawn point to them. Yeah, they like crouch on the floor going like, and then they spawn in, so they get teleported to where they need to be on the map. It's a bit weird. There's like, yeah, there was some like random spawn point like that. I don't think it had the teleporty vibration thing, but there was like a spawn point outside of the map on reserve, and you could just like shoot them as they came in. The factory one is a little different because they're like kind of ghostly. Appreciate you talking. I drive trains. It's insanely chill. Just listen to you talk about the game. Like infinite knowledge. Well, thanks. He likes to have YouTube while piloting a train. I guess so. It'd be like the radio, I suppose. So we got this one poor guy who just got M60'd out of nowhere. Is the back-end error still ruining the game? I would say no, actually. At the back of night building on reserve, you see them spinning and teleporting too. Yeah, there's usually like one space on the map that they've put like original spawn points where people load in, and then it moves you afterwards. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Alright, so we're done with Rough Tarkov. Okay, so next up then. Would you look at that? You're alive. So, locate a good tripwire installation spot on factory. Locate a good tripwire installation spot on customs. So apparently the factory one is just... where's that one? So customs is in dorms. Factory is in the breach room, I think. Let's do customs first. We've got 2 tripwires already. That's good. Yeah, like a radio. I'm right. There's 2 seconds to go. Great. Yeah, customs 3-story. We'll try customs first. I mean, 3-story dorms is a bit of a, with the M60s, probably a bit of a weird one, but we shall see. Give it a try. So how much are these drills? That was the one that I really didn't know the value of. Okay, 70k. For a 4-slotter, it's not too bad. Because what does that make it? 72, so it's like 17k per slot. That's alright. Xenomorphs are pretty bad. We didn't really have much else. Oh, that's actually about the same. Oh, whoa. That changed in value a lot then. Now, do I have enough alkalis? This is the question. I think you need... how many do you need? Do you need 3? Wait, where's my junk box? Do you need just 2? I can't remember now. I think I've only got 1 though. Just this one. Actually, I'm just going to look it up. May as well. What have I done with my... Oh, I haven't even got it open. 2 alkali for Spartor. Is it just those 2? Okay. Well, we're definitely keeping it. Because we need it for that at least. What a T's worth now? 9k? Yeah, we got to start trying to make our money back after investing it all in the hideout and our moonshine selling addiction. Sorry, moonshine running addiction.
Gold, please.
Stick that one in. Goon Commander, thank you for the 5 gifteds. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. As a reminder, the box is still on, so you can get the Twitch box if you sub, or if you do a regular sub, or if you do a gifted sub. Whatever, we'll just sell it here. I just want it to actually sell. And you get this thing, and the main useful thing that we found for it so far is to be able to use it like a money case. So you buy Willer's wallets. They were about 50k. They all sold out at the beginning when people realized, but yeah, they were like, they can go down to about 50k, which I think is the trader price. And then you just pack them in like this, and you can fit 2 million in each one. So each row fits 14 million. So 2 rows is like 30 million. So you can basically just like not buy money cases this way. You buy 1, 2, yeah, so 14 times 50 if you're going to buy them at that level. It's just as a rough estimate. 140 times 5. So that's like 700k, I guess. And you can keep 30 mil in the bottom of that box. It's like a very efficient way to do it. It's quite nice. So, yeah. I think it's pretty good. Right, now do I sell all the SOST? I'm a bit torn. I think SOST was fine last week, because I was really recommending it last wipe, but that was because M855 was on Peacekeeper 3. You couldn't get access to it, but you could make it in the workbench. But now that you can access M855 easily on the flea market, the extra 2 pen, I just don't think it's worth it. So I think I'm just going to sell all of this on the flea market. It's like twice the price of M855, and it's not twice the performance. So we're just going to get rid of it all. Because that should be a decent amount to help us with our money problems. Duct tape from MP9. I mean, these things aren't really worth that much, but suppressors, I think, are always worth too little in this game. But never mind. Tapes are down now. I think they're not that much now. They were so expensive early wipe. I think it's probably the trader price. This one might be a bit more. Oh, no, that's really cheap. 5.7 suppressor. I'm surprised that's so cheap. Because people aren't using 5.7 particularly. I think the P90 is really cheap at the minute. There's like a couple of guns on my radar that I think are actually quite good. Like the MCX is quite a good contender. Because it's got an equivalent to M61. Not M61, sorry. Why did I say that? It's got an equivalent to M85 5A1 for less price. And at this point in progression, the guns are probably very similar. Okay. I do actually have some other stuff to sell. I just haven't gotten around to selling yet. So there is that. Get rid of the morphine. We should actually bring some cash. Let's do that. So we have the money for the car. Yeah, I got stuff like Nixors. Oh, I've got another alkali.
Gold, please.
And some fleeces and whatnot. Let's see, should we sell some fleeces as well? Get rid of these. 40k, that's good value still. Alright. We do need to eat and drink. So where is my water? We'll drink 8 from that. And then we'll take one of these in. And we will drink another 20 here, I think. Eat a bit of sugar. We're going to start getting on the sugar because I'm going to be crafting moonshine soon. There we are. We're getting our way back up. Getting our way back up. Oh yeah, and this mag as well. These mags are pretty pricey too. Look at this. People really, really like these mags because they're like the meta mag for that particular caliber. How do I use my Amazon sub? You should just be able to Prime sub. It doesn't get you the box. You can't get the box with the Prime sub. You cannot. Sadly, they have not allowed you to do that. You can only get the box with a regular sub or a gifted sub. It doesn't actually work. Any tip on Marathon? Just be safe and just camp. That's why I haven't ended up doing it. Just figured it out. Well, thank you for the Prime, but yeah, you don't get the box, unfortunately. You need to do a regular one. Why do you always have Pepco in your bag? Because I drink it, and they were relatively cheap. They give you hydration and energy. They give me metabolism at the beginning of the raid if I go in and drink something at the beginning. And then because it's got 120 seconds negative skill attention, you get... Basically, whenever you've got anything that's got like a debuff on it, for like... any debuff will level up immunity when it finishes. I mean, I don't really care about immunity. I'm not a stickler for it. I know that someone like Glorious managed to like level to max immunity, which was kind of crazy. I'll get rid of one of those. But yeah, if you do it every single raid, in theory, you can level it up to max. And then it means that you... Oh, I've got Holosun on here. Didn't mean to ensure that. Whoops. Okay. How much do these go for? 15k? Yeah, worth. Yeah, so it's if you can do it, then it's great. It takes an eternity to level, so most ordinary people are never going to level it up properly. Kind of the issue, but it's what it is. Is what it is.
Gold, please.
Right. Level Ups, thank you for the tier 1. That's a big old gun it is, yeah. AKS 74U or 9091? For me, 74U. Just because of the ammo availability, the way that it full autos, 30 round magazines. I'm a big full auto kind of guy.
Gold.
KFC just has alcohol issues. Right. Holy shot, you got the M60. I got one in the scab case. You can buy them on the flea for 70k. They're not that expensive, in all honesty. Unless it changed recently with the UB. I'm not sure if it is anymore. I can't remember which one's the best. I don't know if it's any different now between them. How you doing? Are you well? I'm good, Theory. I'm good. What about bipods? Are they worth for normal raids? I don't know. We're sort of semi trying to use them. It's hard to know. Oh, we got a vector. 45 vector from the Tree of Giving. Nice, CMS. That spreadsheet I saw said there was no longer a difference. I think that's the case now. I wouldn't stake my life on it though. Oh, we can go on the barrel. Sick. Not very wide arc, sadly. Oh god. I was just intrigued whether you could set this up on here. Oh, only like right at the corner. Can't get it to work on there.
Gold.
Oh! We got him? Oh! Get penned. Why can't I lie down? I can't get prone. Why can't I go prone? Can you not go prone with the bipod out? Okay, apparently I just can't get prone here. I don't know why. Hello? Excuse me? Who is this guy? He must be a streamer or something, no? Oh. I think I might just take the face shield off. Okay, I can go prone again now. This thing got him in. PP. Just gotta redo this. Wait, this has only got class 4 in it. I pick my armor back up. No draw on that gun? God, it's like 70, yeah. The heck? It's like super close. I'm incredibly heavy. Ridiculously heavy. I think I'm going to get rid of the class 4 plates. Maybe in the class 5s. Because I can buy these myself, so I don't need them. I don't need them there. Okay, does that help a little bit? I'm 56 kilos. It's probably just mule time. Get rid of the broken gun. I mean, it's carrying a lot of good stuff on it for me. I mean, maybe... I mean, RDs are actually pretty cheap. Maybe we just take all the stuff. Don't know. Couldn't get through the door. Okay, well, we're just going to try and leave. I mean, I don't want to go to customs with this stuff. Into dorms. Probably worth buying a mule. Or using a mule or something. I tended to beat the last marathon quest thanks to your video. Yay! The one where you... The therapist one. Yeah, M60 is just this. It's not too much. It's just Thunder Beast on the front. I had to change the barrel over to the 475mm barrel. Yeah, so they added the M60 this wipe. I think we're gonna mule up. Okay. Otherwise, it's just going to be painful. Now, I believe the M60 can jam. Well, that's interesting. There's actually people over this way. Well, we're just going to try our best. I don't want to go all the way around. And then try and go through machine shop. Sounds like it's right in here. Hopefully I don't get shot through the window doing this. Under we go. Gonna see if we can avoid the scav. So we can use it as like an early warning system between us and whoever's over there. Like that.
Gold, please.
Because then it makes us more likely makes it less likely for them to know that we're here. Because we were over that direction and there was a scav there. So if I was a player, you know, I would assume that there's no one over there. Kind of the basic idea. What are the stats on the M60? 80 recall, no ergo. What I would say. That sounds like a scav. Playing it full stealth. Yeah, we didn't get what we wanted done, but that's fine. Came out with the juice. So, it's all good. Can't kill him as a beast, just unlucky timing. That was a player? Was it a pistol runner or something? It kind of looked like a player scav. Is the Corn Killer a streamer? Scav got killed by a player. Yeah, yeah. Where did you extract from? RUAF. I don't see a stream or anything. Don't know. Don't think he's streaming. I found him on some recent leaderboard with what I've typed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if anybody's that level now, that's insane. Level 53? Holy moly. Like, that's insane. Like, truly insane.
Gold, please.
And they're a bear as well, so can do that quest later. Never thought I'd be picking up dog tags of level 50 plus people on, you know, week 2 of the wipe, but there you have it. There you have it. I think this thing is full of PP, which is amazing. Okay. Yeah, well, it was unlucky timing from him, for sure. Like, I just so happened to be there. That was just it. What's this one got as well? PP? More PP? It's decent. Well, that's going to help. When I was thinking about looking at the 7.62 guns at some point soon. So it's Contact Fires in the next fill. And a Death Shadow Mask. I'll just keep them for now. How are these selling? Decent amount of money. I feel like at this point in time, I don't know if anyone's... Will anyone buy this? Kind of low, Jura. Maybe if I put it up like that, then I'll buy it. Like, I don't really want to use this myself. I'm not on class 5 Western style yet, so... Was wondering how that RD got such low durability, but his level explains it. Started week 3 already? Yeah. It was a good wall bang, though. It was a good wall bang. This thing is punchy. Same with condors. I just don't think condors are worth wearing. Like, I only tend to wear them later when I've just got infinite cash. But for the time being, I just sell them. Right, we need another mule. And another Propatel. Mule stem. Propatel stem. I mean, I certainly think that was worth it to get that stuff out.
Gold, please.
Mule Propy. All right. All right. Thank you for all of the tier 1s. Zadox, thank you for the tier 1. Robbie Sexy, thank you for the tier 1. Mighty and City Spy as well. And Uber, thank you for the gifted. Hope you're all enjoying your Twitch boxes. The new money case, as we say. The new money case. Right. What are we going to do now? Should we go pineapple? Bit of pineapple juice. Tank that at the beginning. Actually, should we carry on doing Pevco? Carry on tanking the Pevcos. How long is this? 120 seconds? The max energy is the other one for immunity. How long is this one? 300 seconds. So max energy is like technically a bit better, I think, for leveling immunity, because you get much longer effect. But Pevco is better if you think you're going to die shortly, because you almost always get some. I guess you could have both and just have them one after another. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Right, let's go back to customs. Let's see if we can get out of our spawn properly this time and actually do the quest that we're going to do. I'm level 39, starting to feel a bit burnt out. I mean, that's level 39. Like, 39 versus 32 is a lot. I will tell you. I forgot to open my browser. Let's see. So, like, Tarkov XP. Character skills. You look on this guy. Then, level 39 is 2.3 million XP. Level 32, which is what I'm at, is 1.2 million XP. So it's like nearly double. 39 versus 32 is like nearly double the XP. So I'm not surprised. That's a lot. It's why going from level 32 for level 3 traders to level 42 for max traders feels like it takes an eternity. Especially the kind of 35 to 37-bit, 38-bit. Good episode of the podcast this week. Got me through some 10 hours of airports with food poisoning. Oh my god. Thanks. Yeah, it kind of contributed towards the video that I made a little bit, as well as some other stuff I'd seen. Silly, enjoyed informational videos, especially for coming back from a long break. Thank you. Thank you very much. Was Stims always in the game? I think from the... Was Morphine in the game right at the beginning? I think it was. It's interesting. SB193 is still banned from the fleet. I think it's probably a mistake. Tripwire. I need to unlock them. I'm going to unlock them first. My left wing's about to go into raid, but he's still about to go into raid. That's how it goes, eh? Worth selling whole kitted guns? Part them out. Definitely part them out. What's the difference between the M60 variants? Like suppressor, like what you can do with suppressors and stuff. I'm not sure about the E6 variant. There's actually 3. I don't know why. I need to figure it out. Later quest, you get more XP as well. Yeah, it does. It just feels like a long time, doesn't it? Feels like it takes forever. I feel like it sort of accelerates after level 45, like the ones where you get big XP. I think there's like a little glut of quests around, yeah, level 35 to 40-ish, where it's like just difficult to level up. Hello, hello, Priest Below. Hello. Ah, this is a good spawn. Well, this is a good spawn. Yeah, we're just playing with the M60. Don't have anything specific to do with it. We're just using it because it's fun. It's fun. It's big. It's brutal. I'll give you a good bopping. You've run into somebody here, though. I've just got to make it to the base of this staircase. There we go. Now, I wonder if the car's here. I think I technically have to kill a single scav. If the car's here, I'm just going to do that. Why not? Well, I want to get rough Tarkov done. I want to get these like Tarkov-y Tripwire quests done so that we can go and actually use them on what we were going to do, which was Punisher on Lighthouse. I've got like the perfect spot in mind for Tripwire. There's a section from the upper chalet. Sorry, the lower chalet, like the northern chalet. When you're running up through the mountains area. M60 can't use meta bullets. Yeah. Use M62 and M61, sure. You just need to go and find the spot. That's all. We'll just take the run through. Next one's on factory and a bit of scav rep as well, which is quite good. And did you become the villain? When I was forced to do Punisher on Lighthouse. Test via presets? Yeah, I think so. Rather than looking on the flea for whole gun. Yeah, it's like, and also, people want to mod to their tastes, so you're better off just like parting things out. Almost always. So one more piece to do. Ah, you know what? I've actually got a loadout on the mannequin. I should check what that is. Because if we're playing factory, I don't think the M60 is necessarily a good idea. Oh, I didn't drink this one though. I mean, we could take the M60 to factory. I'll change the optic though. I've talked myself into it. Some of the barrels can take the BMD. I don't think this one can. Sadly. Oh, it can. Now, can I buy the BMD? Yeah, apparently. Just from players, but that's fine. The loudener. This thing is going to be so loud. I didn't even drink the max energy either. Never mind. And I think we're going to use the Tagilla face instead. There we go. Right. Can I have a laser sight? Yes. Yes, it can. I've got one on at the moment to increase point fire. Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of the optic. Let's get rid of the night force. What are we going to put on top? It's like a nice one. Maybe like one of these? Or a delta point, maybe? We'll just go with delta point. the tiniest little... I searched for link to only showed low tier ammo. That's because you can't buy any of it anymore on the flea market or from the traders. And some of it's locked. So you can't see M61, M62 or M993 on the flea. But it can take them. Right. The thing is that RPM is pretty low. 550, really low RPM. It's not great. We're just gonna have to hope that my actually I don't want such a big bag, do I? I wonder whether we just go for something like on something that you can't fit the gun in. Just go like a sling or something. Something control like or teabag. A teabag. Just put the mag in because I just need the box mag in here. Right, let's do it. My ears, yeah. It's actually probably going to be better in raid because I'm going to have the Tagilla mask on. Any idea when the arena skills will be linked? I'm not sure. About quest resetting? I think if you got your quest reset, you're just out of luck. I don't think it's going to get fixed, but they're going to relink arena and Tarkov when they've got the quest link working properly so that it won't reset people anymore, is the idea. On the flip side, low RPM means that more than 10 seconds of full auto without reload. I mean, yes. I feel like I'd almost take the thing is, because it's got a 100 round box, I would almost take the higher RPM though, if that makes sense, because it's already got so much ammo. But that is it's a lot of DACA. Between the horrible ergo and low fire rate, the M60 is probably pretty balanced despite pretty low recoil. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like good for what it's good for, if that makes sense. Soldier guy here, still solder guy, sorry. Still soldering, shit blows. Maybe we need to get a new profession. It's probably easier said than done, though. Random question. Not sure if you know the answer or anyone else. Why didn't we see my streamer case after I subbed? Did you do either a regular sub or a gifted sub? Make sure you go to your Twitch inventory and accept the gift in there. Accept the box in there. I had to do that. Then you have to go to your profile page on the Escape from Tarkov website and accept it there. And then you finally get it as a thing in your from like a system message. I had to like force refresh the cache on the Escape from Tarkov profile website as well. I think it's like Control F5 or Shift F5, one or the other. And to get it to actually come up is a pain. Took a while. I did Guns for 21 like 2 to 3 days ago and can't get 22. Oh man. Should add the modernized MG42 some countries still use. 100 mag with the M4 still gives you enough for covering fire. Yeah. Yeah, I used Piranha for setup. Yeah, I used Piranha. PvP only after level 15. Best SMG. Probably the 9mm, honestly. You can buy PvP. Where am I? I'm here. I'm down here. Oh, this is an awkward. No, I've never spawned in there. How come people are allowed to spawn in there? Kind of troubling. Actually, I want to make sure that my head doesn't get blacked out here. I probably should have used a AHF-1, if I'm honest. Oh, it's actually not enough space. Oh, I see. Not sure if I can fix this. Yeah, discard the loaded mag. It's the only way, I think. Oh no. That's Scav outside my door. I'm just gonna have to go for it. Can go to gate 0, I think. You don't need the key for that one. I sell CBR.
Gold, please.
Oh. Shouldn't do that with a broken leg, should I? Right. We're waddling out of the raid. I don't trust Factory enough to use CMS kit. I'm astounded that somebody's allowed to spawn in there now. In the like shower block, bathroom block thing. German Jesus, thank you for the gifted. There we go. Right. Yeah, I didn't take the tag from the Mosin man. Lachette will give you the boom boom for sure. Yo, I've upgraded to the 4070 Ti Super. Can you please show your settings? Street still runs like ass in certain areas. What do you mean ass? What is the definition of ass? Is ass 50 FPS while scoped? Because if so, that's what I get. 75 normally, 50 scoped in certain busy areas. You can go behind the offices. Oh, you can actually. No, yeah. I forget about Courtyard. I run this. Medium, 3.5, 2000. Low quality DLSS. I like DLSS. Off. HBAO, it sucks. SSR, medium. Filtering, yes. Low latency, yes. And then post effects, I just have clarity, luma sharpen, and adaptive. That's what I do. Yeah, that's the deal. It's not that complicated, actually. I like DLSS quality. I think it's good. I think it's good in Tarkov. I prefer DLSS, even though you get some ghosting, I prefer it to the native TAA anti-aliasing method. Bad Cito, he got an M60'd. I got shot all in the groin. The man flechetted my groin. None of the plates were damaged. Just the groin. Pretty funny. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess we can buy these and flip those for some cash. Let's try that. Someone to buy some of them. And then we could probably sell this as well. What about the ultimate top? I should have been selling these, really. This is like a really good flip. It's just reminded me now. Now, is this any good? Not really. Actually, I guess it'll sell for more than I'll sell it to the trader, I suppose. How much is it going to sell to, like, mechanic? 12k? Yeah, it's like double that. 7800 X3D and a 7900 XTX still get 50 when scoped? I don't think you should get that if you're on a 7800 X3D. You should get better than that. Did the Ultima sell? The Ultima top rail? No, it didn't sell yet. The one part that you need. Neo Steel, Contact 5s. I think the Contact 5s are actually quite nice, but... Desperate times, my friends. Desperate times. I did go in the end. Cool. The LCBR. Usually goes for a lot because that's pretty punchy. Pretty punchy rig. It's like the best, the most efficient rig. Ah, you can't sell that one. Okay. Look at this guy. 50-60 walking about the mall. Yeah, that's probably a little low.
Gold, please.
Biggie, thank you for the prime. 40 to 45 FPS scoped on streets not scoped, which I wouldn't qualify as a like ass. I would say that's like just about playable. Any lower than that and it's getting a bit rough, I would say. Interesting you stuck to medium texture quality. I just didn't have any like great reason to make it any higher for the time being. I mean, maybe I could increase it. I don't know if it's going to feel like... I don't know if Streets will fill 16 gig of VRAM. I think it might if I put it to high. My RAM is capped at 18 GB utilization on Streets, even though it's 32. Been hassle. What a bottleneck my CPU. Have you got... You've got XMP on, or whatever it's called, I assume. Still just chugs and feels rough. Yeah, man. It kind of feels like that for everyone, I think, unfortunately. I don't think anybody has a great time, except unless you're literally running like top of the line PC. But even sometimes Pesterly struggles with it, and he's got like the best rig ever. So the settings there are like slightly old. I actually meant to update them this morning, and I just didn't have time. I didn't get around to it, I'm afraid. Oh, these Lebev's mounts are still going quite a lot. No, let's hand this into Jaeger. So I think the only thing... I made a couple of changes since then. Because the settings were from my old 3070. I think the only things I changed... Post-FX is the same. I think the only things I changed on the actual graphics settings was textures low rather than medium. I had Streets of Tarkov lower resolution mode on, which I don't anymore. And I started using automatic RAM cleaner as well, which I didn't have on that list. I think that's the only changes. Maybe I had SSR on low rather than medium. It's similar. It's very similar. I'm going to get around to fixing it at some point. Every time I think I'm going to do it, I get busy with doing something else. But those settings are adequate for slightly lower VRAM, the ones that I've got on my stream. Oh yeah, you on 4040p? I'm on 1440p. But it'd be interesting to know if you are or not. Yeah, 64 gig RAM. I found that the 4070 Ti Super didn't do anything on Streets. Like, it literally makes no difference at all. The only other thing about it is, what cooler do you have on the 5800X3D? This is an interesting question, actually. How is it cooled? I love the fact you can sell PvP gear now on the flea market. It's so good. Binaural on. Binaural on. Binaural on. Keep it on. Keep it on. Whoa, these are expensive. Holy crap. Yeah, the only reason why I say that about the cooling is that... And maybe you've done this already, but plenty of people undervolt their 5800. Oh, you don't get high temps? Okay, fine. Like, some people are up against their thermal limit with the 5800 X3D. They have like a subpar like air cooled fan on it, and it ends up throttling the CPU or something, so you don't get the performance that you need to out of it. Like, if you're not getting above... You know, if your temps don't go above 75, then like there's of course no problem. Curve optimizer -30, yeah, it's great. Doesn't work for everybody. Not everybody has the ability to silicon lottery their way into -30 curve optimizer, but it is good. That's what I've got on mine. Ah yes, regardless, cooler, can't you undervolt your CPU and get more stable FPS? Yeah, for me it made no difference. All it did was mean that the thing takes less power. My CPU just takes less power and it doesn't get to as hot as it did. That's all it does for me. It doesn't give me any more power because mine's water cooled already. So when I built this PC, or when I got this PC, I should say, more accurately, it was the first. I normally build my own computers, but it was I got it during the like big GPU shortage around COVID time, and so I didn't have any option. I just had to pay for a pre-build to get a 30 series GPU, which I wanted because I wanted to move up to NVENC, and yeah, it came with water cooling, so I was like, oh, this is cool. So it didn't actually matter on my old one. So on the 50, what did I have before? Yeah, the 3700X, it didn't make any difference. It was water cooled. That was probably overkill because it was quite an efficient little chip anyway. But when I upgraded to the 5800X3D, I was pretty glad that it did have water cooling because you know, that's quite a hot chip in comparison. So I was pretty pleased, and yeah, it meant that my temps were like pretty low anyway, so I wasn't bottlenecking on cooling. So all it's done is save me a bit of money on power usage with like very small amount, and hopefully increases the life of it because it won't be using as much power the whole time. So yeah, basically the deal. For plus 1 Ergo 2, crazy expensive. I think that was plus 3, but even still. Even still. Yeah, you can test each core and bump it back down. Yeah, exactly. We're going to sell some AP 6.3 as well. Found 15 is easier on the X3D. Couldn't get past 15 on the 5900X. Interesting. No plans to upgrade? Not at the moment. Like, everything's working adequately for now, so I'm kind of alright about it. There we go. We got 1.5 million again. Great. Cool stuff. Oh, did I end up dropping the box on the floor and like not pick it back up or something stupid? I thought I picked it back up again. Damn it, that was like 100 rounds of freaking BCP FMJ. Never mind. I'm not going to flip that one because you can actually sell that. Let's get it. Serves me right for bringing a stupid bag. It's my own fault. Right, so now we've got tripwires. Okay. Finally got tripwires. So, Mr. Jaeger. Does he sell them what? Jaeger 3. I wonder what they are. Are they in weapons or something? Arts or... I guess it's got brown background, I think, isn't it? Maybe it's on level 1. Here they are. They're on level 1. Interesting. We have 4 per restock. They cost 25k each. Okay. I haven't actually used these yet, so I'm not 100% sure how you do it. Let's go and check in factory. There was I watched Airwing's video about it, and he said that the hotkey's like B by default, but I couldn't actually make it. Like, I couldn't see that hotkey. I haven't tried it yet. What's RAM utilization look like on streets? You've got 32. It's not too bad. I think it kind of depends on your GPU as well. 50X3D seems to be an amazing sweet spot. Yeah, it's also, I have to upgrade everything. I have to upgrade motherboard, RAM, CPU. Like, it's crazy. Remember when you sniped M95 the traders, sell it on the fleet at 10 times the price?
Gold, please.
Back in the day, eh? I think it's change fire mode. It's the switch fire mode, the one used for swapping from single to auto. Oh, okay. Okay, let's take this off. I have loaded into the right raid, haven't I? I always wanted this. Yeah, if your RTT is 0 up here, then you've loaded into the right raid. Player RTT is 0, then you're not in the online mode. Okay, so you take out a grenade. And then you do change fire mode. Tripwire. Ah, I see. Okay, and then there's the stakes that we can put them in. So you can put them in. So you can put them in like. Yeah. Let's put them in like this. You can even put it in like. I have seen. So I did see Airwing putting them in like this way, which is actually kind of interesting. Like having them go this way, so you run over them. But anyway, we'll try like this, and then you can take it. How far can it go? It's like there.
Gold, please.
Probably want the grenade the other way. If you right click, does it reset it? It does. Okay. So you could pop it like here. Because what you might want to do is like do it like this or something. Or maybe the stake is quite obvious. Maybe you do it like that. And then you have it like this. Something like that. Can you jump over it without blowing it up? I think so. That would honestly be quite hard to see. Honestly, credit to PSG. It's a good invitation to the hotkey. They've been doing stuff good. Do you unlock the trips after completing the quest where you scout locations? Yes, you do. There's the first one called Rough Tarkov, and then you do another one where you scout some locations, and then you get it. So this one, depends where you go. If you look, that would actually be quite hard to see. And then you run this way, and then the grenade. I reckon that you'd probably still be okay with a F1. Like if you... Takes way too long. Okay, well anyway, we know how to do it now. Yeah, I need a place where people stop or they just run through it. Yeah. How much did your performance increase after getting a beefy GPU? Almost none. So I got it to future-proof myself for other games mainly. For things like Grey Zone Warfare, because that really did like chug on the 3070. It also, so there was like multiple reasons why I upgraded mine, and it wasn't really for Tarkov. I needed to set up a stream PC, and I was going to do it with, I wanted to do it with MBank, because that's how I've got it all set up already. And so I moved the 3070 into the stream PC to do the stream, which is actually, that's running the stream at the moment. And then I put the 4070 Ti Super in this machine to run like Grey Zone Warfare and like some, level 0 extraction and some of these other ones that are like UE5 that are like a bit more intensive on GPU, especially now I'm on 1440p. But for Tarkov, the one place where it made a massive difference was Lighthouse. Lighthouse performs infinitely better now that I'm on the 4070 Ti Super. Performs a lot better. I wonder if it's worth taking like multiple into one raid. I'll take like a few in. Because we could, and the best way I think to do it is to use the old VOG, isn't it? Use the VOG grenades. To set the tripwires up. We'll take two. Let's take two to start with. Yo, Tower, what's going on, man? You alright? Can you put this on the flea? Why is this not allowed on the flea market? It's only class 4. Why is this banned? Because of this thing? Can have class 3 throat with this guy. That's why there's so much. Does this thing had a really hard life? Oh no, 72. It's alright. No, I don't know. Don't really know. Rocking the pig. I am indeed. I got one from the scav case, so I thought, well, let's just give it a try. Actually, do I want to do this on Lighthouse? Maybe. Maybe I take this with me. Oh yeah, I had another Pro-P. I had to eat that Pro-P in that last raid, didn't I? Oh, I've got some to sell of my own. I didn't need to buy that. Never mind. Alright, we'll put this stuff back on. Safari boys. And then I do actually have Red Rebel now. So then it means I have to put CMS in my main thing, which is a bit annoying. How much are repellents? Repellents cheap yet? Not really. Oh yeah, I was going to look at what the MOA was on this thing. 38k? That's not that bad. 1.26? Oh, it's good. It's actually really good. Doing good. I'm mad you can't put peas can on the M60 that we commonly saw in Vietnam. Like, as in, like, a suppressor, or is that what you mean? You could use one tripwire to chase the victim into another, preferably into a dead end. Yeah, impacts suck, don't they? Impacts are not good for this stuff. Another benefit of trader flipping, more ammo being available on the fleet. Intermediate rounds not sold on the traders, like 5 PP SOT selling for much more reasonable prices. Yeah, 300 to 500 as opposed to 1,000. Yeah, the cool facing, I think so. They're actually, you can buy these on the fleet, by the way. Like, if you're, you know, if you want to try one, they're just here. You could just get one. I think you can buy any of the variants, to be honest. I don't know really. I think, is this the same as this? I think this is the same as this, isn't it? Just an FDE. Tower, you're a man of machine guns. What's the difference between the E4 and the E6? What's actually the difference? Both IRL and in Tarkov. Why not? We may as well go for the whole hog. Wonder how good flashbangs are. Apparently they are quite good because they're very, very short. I think I can't remember what it's called, but it's not the Zarya, the other one, but I'll find it through the Zarya. This thing. Apparently this is because this has got really short timer, 1.5 seconds. It's like very, very short because this is 2. So the Zarya, sorry, the model 7290 is pretty decent. VOG 25s are only 2 seconds as well though, so that's why I'm thinking, well, we just use that. Bipod on it? I do. I have one. I think. Yeah, I do. It's here. Yeah, so we need PMC kills. So we need to go back to the old scav vest, I think. Punisher part 4. Scav vest and a balaclava. Right. So let's just go back to the crap balaclava. Oh, I can keep my helmet, can't I? I just need to wear a scav vest. No, you can put a can on the mag hatch for the M60 to get it to feed the belt properly. It was commonly done because the can sucked, and it was easier than having a second guy feed the machine gun belt. Oh, I see. That makes more sense. I thought you meant like sticking a full can of peas on the end of the gun or something crazy. Okay, so we got the assault box in the bag. Right, we do need to take some food and water with us. I think I'll just take a soury, maybe a bottle of water, like so. Have a look if kek tapes a more reasonable price now. Why doesn't that come up with anything? I saw one word. Ugh. 29, 34, 34. I'm being a bit stingy, but like 34 is still kind of okay. 31, that's better. Ah, someone buying all the kek tapes. What I wanted to do was this craft in here. I'll show you. This is weird flea market logic for helmet and face shields. The Tortu, yeah. E4 and the E6 use different gas systems, if I remember correctly. I want to say the feed trays are different for reliability. The E4 jam often. So in Tarkov, it probably doesn't make that much difference. They're probably like very similar. I wonder if there's any like compatibilities. So look, there you go. 1 out of 60 water. Hand that over. We're going to turn that into 2 emergency water rations, and then we'll turn those respectively into 2 Solaris. That's very efficient. That is. Okay, let me just triple check that we're doing this right. So yeah, it is just balaclava, scav vest, lighthouse, PMC operatives. Okay. So do I want to bring the paracord with me? I think I probably do. I didn't want to use my finding raid ones. Let's just do it. See, we've got to kill players, so we're not really there for loot. Let's give it a go. The VOG grenades be scaring Tripwire. Aha. Yeah, aha. Is this the real Gigabeef TV by a chance? It is indeed, Conclave. It is indeed. Security vest also works. Really? No compatibility issues. Direct line upgrades off a chassis. Okay. I tested it myself. Yeah, the wiki says it too. Huh. Who knew? I just do the Slickers barter for it. That's the one I normally do. Hopla. Hey, with all the stuff going on, is it safe to play Arena? Right now, it probably is, because they've disconnected the link between the two. So if you want to play Arena, you actually probably can go and play Arena now. It wasn't safe to play it yesterday when the link was still active, but they've deactivated the link for the time being, so that there's no interference, because it was rolling people's quests back in main Tarkov, so it should be okay. You should be able to play it now. From this comment. Disactivated is now a word, yes. But if you lose quest progression in Tarkov, then don't blame me. Should be fine, though. Yeah, the Slickers were a lot more this wipe. They were more like 11, 12. Because lots of people need them for setup, which is early. And Punisher Part 4 as well. I did my dailies 18 hours ago. It did sync. It shouldn't sync. I mean, maybe the questing stuff they've turned off. I don't know. They've turned something off. Something shouldn't be syncing. It shouldn't all be syncing at the minute. They turned that off. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's happened. Don't ask me. The whole thing's crazy. Right. M60 on Lighthouse? Hell yeah. My Tripwire quest got rolled back. I'm doing them right now. Apparently you could have your like thick item case quest roll back, and then you could just keep getting thick items cases. How do I check if it's synced? Just have a look at your rep with ref. Look at your XP in both games and your skills in both games. That's the only way to know. Can you still transfer money in quest? I don't know. I don't actually know. I guess you probably can. But they said they disabled the synchron. I don't know. Honestly, guys, I don't know what they're doing. Until they say it's ready to play, I'm probably not going to open Arena. Just being honest with you. I venture to guess even BSG doesn't know what's happening? Yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't be doing that, right? Still send your stuff across fine. XP in Arena still carries over to EFT. If it does. If it ever worked for you. Which it was very, very spotty for me. By the way, Gigabeef, game question. First wipe, so I can't figure it out. I'm stacked with cash. I was going with the G36, but I realised M855 is pretty weak. What gun should I run to get the best possible ammo? Use M856A1 instead. Or an AK 545 AK and use BT. Or, if you want the best possible ammo, use a 7.62 AK or an SKS or something and buy 7.62 PP. That's strong. That's the strongest thing you can buy off the flea right now. 7.62 PP is punchy. But M856A1 is a lot better than M855. And BT is a lot better than like PS for 545. So, depends what you want to do. I'm running BCP FMJ in this thing. That's for 7.62 NATO. But that's only 35 pen. That's the best pen you can get for this particular caliber off the flea. But yeah, 5.6A1 is like much better. It's also fleeable. Right. Is there somebody over here? Oh wait, I'm in the... Oh, I'm here. Ah, okay, it's time. It's time, my friends. This could not have been more perfect. This is truly evil. M856A1 is not on the flea? Yes, it is. It is this white. Now the problem is, I think the problem is if I die... Yeah, the issue here is if I die, I'm not gonna get the quest progress. Another 10-minute timer will get you. Well, you say that, but as long as I'm not there, we're just gonna kind of wait for 10 minutes. Now, where was this special spot? Here it is. How many was I on? 5. Just want to be able to track this. Yeah, we're on 5. And Grenadier is what? 2. I wonder if we can do... Oh, I want Hannah in a second. Look at this. Oof. Mounted up on the mattress, baby. All ye snipers fear me. This is probably quite far. What do you think the holdover is, Tower, on this? Maybe I should just zeros or something if somebody does appear.
Gold, please.
People love going up here. They can't help it. Tukana, thank you for the tier 1 earlier. Oystein as well. Thank you for the gifted. And Lestry, thank you for the tier 1. Yeah. Maybe we give up on that for the time being. Gotta wait for 10 minutes to see if anybody actually goes through there. Anything in this one? No. Nothing in there. I wonder if I can... Can I pop up on this? No. Amusingly enough, you're using the 3 new mechanics. Bipods, mounting, and smooth zoom. Can you bipod on that railing whilst looking at Merrin? Yes. Yes, you can. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's right disgusting. And we can see to the left quite well as well, actually. Is that probably a scav? This is wild. So here comes someone. Hopefully they don't die. See if I can see anyone. Who's this scav shooting at? There's a scav down there. What do you think they were shooting at? think it's kind of like the RPD in that it shoots way further than you think it can. It's much more accurate. It's actually really accurate. People don't realize machine gun is actually outrange sniper rifles in the same caliber because the methodology is different. Area targets versus point targets. Do you mean like could you just spray the same area with like 50 bullets or whatever? So you're more likely to hit, as opposed to like being able to hit precisely in one specific place. Oh, I've got the... I should have put the suppressor back on, but I've got the loudener on. Is no one going to come through and hit my tripwires? How's nobody going through that area? This is just mega sad. People always go through there. Exactly, I can send 30 rounds of 308 at 1500 meters and hit what I want. I can send 1 or 2 at the same target. Yeah. Accuracy through volume. Yeah, it depends on the effect desired. Yeah, exactly. If the aim is to actually hit and kill, I guess, it's like different to, you know, causing havoc, fear. Just like reaching out to that point, even if you're not necessarily going to hit precisely. They're all going to get disarmed at this rate. I can't mount on that, and I can't get up high enough to actually... I can't get high up enough to... Oh, maybe I can go on this table. Did you throw a grenade? Looked like he was in the zone for a grenade throw. Hold strong. With the tripwires working the swamp on shoreline, no one goes there, so... It's because you put tripwires, everyone knows not to go. How boring! Ah, where's all the people? There's always people roaming through this bit. Man, I'm so disappointed. Like, where did all the people from Southern Road go? Like, where are they? There's only one other way to go, really, which is like all the way around the outside. Like, nobody camping there? Is this even a Lighthouse raid? Like, I don't even understand. Oh. There were some shots plinking somewhere. I heard them bounce from nearby. I need someone to come this way. I bet pretty much did it at the start of the raid, so I think they're going to be gone in a second. Oh. Where'd they go? He must have gone down the ditch, no? He must have gone down... I don't think I hit him at all, but... Could he have gone further? Maybe he could have gone further. Nearly shot myself. Yeah, I had the loudener on. unfortunately. Just a scav? Probably. Yeah, just a scav. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny. Don't go down. Oh yeah, I need to eat my meal, didn't I? Gonna have fun on this map no matter what. I swear to God, we're gonna have fun on this map. Whether I like it or not. That's not very fun time for that guy. How was he alive for as long as he was? I probably was shooting too low, honestly. I'm only zeroed at 50 meters, so I don't know how much drop this actually has. We could look on Tarkov Gunsmith. Okay. Now we have to repack everything.
Gold.
Fergie, thank you for the gifted and contain score. Thank you for the tier 1 as well. The only way to have fun on Lighthouse by ruining everyone else's time. I know, nobody went through my tripwires. I'm so sad about it. I'm so upset. Like, where are all the people? Where are all the players? Am I going to forget to drink if I don't drink now? I think the answer is yes, but I want to do it to max my metabolism, because if I drink now, I don't get any metabolism points. Whereas if I drink in a minute, like in 5 minutes time, then I will get metabolism points. Yeah, at least you can grab the Vogs back. Yeah, I'll go and fetch them. I'll go and fetch them. I mean, I guess if somebody defused them, then we'll be like, okay, fair enough. Actually, you know, I'm gonna keep this out. Keep that one out. Are these worth anything? Not really. Sounds like a player, doesn't it? Oh, are they upstairs? They must be upstairs. WTF, that scav was me. Just heard someone shooting and walked into it. Saw Gigabee for the menu when I was killed. I think this is just a... Sorry, Chaos. I think it's just a scav. mount on that corner. I can't tell now whether he's above me or below me. I think he's above me. Yeah, he is above me. He had an SVT. Dangerous man. 4 players, scouts. I don't feel bad for them on this map. Man just pooped himself. Didn't really find anything, did he? Shall we go... I'm tempted. Should we go to Merin? Merin car? While we're here? I doubt anybody would have looted it. Actually, we could see from here. I don't think anyone has. Can't quite see from there. I don't think anyone had one on the last look. Let's look in here first and let's go. Oh, what's that? A 1 stim? Nice. Do you know... What are you saying? Do you know... Lost the question now. It's not very good for accurately shooting. Oh. I was getting shot at from behind though. I started to get shot from behind. Yeah, do you know if you're above level 20, you scav into high level? I think you scav into the lower level one no matter what. Breaking legs seemed reasonable. I thought so. Right, what were we saying? How's Culture Circle? I mean, it's good for certain things, for Shala and stuff like that. It's pretty good for that. Shala Golden TT to kill a helmet, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's any player scabs on the high level Ground Zero. I don't think so. Not back. Thank you for the tier 1. Oh, yep, the water. I'll do it in a second. In fact, I do have kill scabs with the pain effect. How about, is this pain now? I'll have to wait a bit for dehydration. Does that count as pain effect? You want a painkiller? I know, but I think you can do it without... pain effect still counts through a painkiller. I'm very sceptical of a situation over there. What if this scab might have just died? think maybe you just died. Whatever, we'll just drink the water. Whatever. 21 energy. So at this point... Question at this point, is it worth going over to Merrin still? Quite a long way away. I can just as well get myself to path to shoreline and like not die. We've got some snipery boy just in a bush. You know? Gonna loot this house. Presumably that was earlier. Guess with that, well, yeah, it doesn't necessarily with that scav being dead. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's looted. Okay, his PK's gone. Get in that door. No. Also, is it even worth getting my Vogs back? I feel like the answer is no. Probably just on the floor up there in the corner. Oh yeah, someone has hit this already. What's going on with the arena bug affecting XP of progress? Basically, if you played arena and you did some progression in there, it was resetting your quest progress in the base game. Which was like kind of crazy. Ooh, APM. Box of APM, nice. Which is, yeah, nuts. So what they've done is they've turned off the link for the time being. But yeah, it's quite bad. It's quite bad. Turned off the link so that it's not causing problems, supposedly. That's what they say. The tripwires disappear over time. Sadly, they only last for 10 minutes. It's unfortunate. What time is it left? 15 minutes in the raid? Yeah, they only last for 10 minutes, then they despawn. What's the law? Tripwire mechanism breaks or something? That's been hit. That's been hit. Okay. It's like all these people up there. Nobody managed to hit a tripwire. I'm very tempted to go. I'm very tempted to like go and see whether there are bogs up there. Like I'm highly tempted, just like purely for curiosity's sake. Whether my vogs are still in there, because then it meant that nobody came, or whether somebody saw the tripwire. What did you pay for this gun? Actually, nothing. I got it in the scav case. That's kind of why I'm using it. Yeah, 10-minute decay. Yeah, it really makes them not very worthwhile. I'm going to go and check. I don't have anything, like, uber critical on me. Be nice to keep this stuff, obviously, but... about half. 50? Okay. What's my energy? 7. Gotta get a move on. But they're only just in this bit. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, if there are players hanging around, I still need to kill players for the quest, so... just rather not get ratted with like 7 minutes to go, or 13 minutes to go, or whatever it is. Planted them up here. I'm pretty sure I was getting shot by like a suppressed sniper. Maybe got defused. Okay. There was only one there. I think I put the second one... Did I put the second one like here? Maybe someone did defuse it. I can't easily get out outside. I will go this way, even though my food is like 0. Well, I didn't get any more... I didn't hear it go off. I was like in the area the whole time. My food's on 1. Scavs also try to defuse them? Apparently so, but scavs don't walk up here. So I don't think it would have been defused by the scavs. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the real shenanigans. They got defeated. If somebody opened this, that's not open by default. Yeah, apparently they can. Okay, well, never mind. Suggest tripwiring just before gate 3 at the start of the raid to meet the rules for extracting. I mean, I'm kind of glad they didn't make them too crazy. I got hit myself with BCPFMJ, so it could have just been scavs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's still worth setting one up somewhere. Where else is like good? You could set one up. I guess part of the issue is that you need to set it up and then stay alive. It's half of the problem. You actually need to stay alive while they're active. So it's like you're kind of not incentivized to like put one up and then fight, particularly. I was thinking like, where would I put them? In the upper chalet? You know, in the roof area? Like in the garage, maybe? The door that you go through to get into the main area? Like on the other side, so when it... I don't know. Counted a lot of sniper kits on Lighthouse. Good for rogues. Yeah, just because people like doing snipers on Lighthouse. Nothing ever really different. Yeah, trap people doing an animation. That's what I thought in the bushes would be good. I figured bushes would be a good way to get it to work because, you know, they can't necessarily get out. They said about half. It was like 74. I've been misled. This gun is funny. Okay. So maybe this time, we've probably got one more in us. Oh, it's quite short, but I guess we'll take paracord with us, and I'm actually just going to take. Should I just take the little? Yeah, I'll just take the little CMS. We'll try and get one set up. But we'll just like roam around the main area. Okay, so Canasari, just eat that, and then what do I do with the max energy in the Pevco? I think put them here, didn't I? I think, yeah, the only annoying thing is because I've got Scav Vest and this thing on, I kind of need to keep a space. I need to keep it like this kind of space, so I can put my rig in here if I want to extract out of the Red Rebel extract, which is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Saw a video on YouTube due to a Tripwire, the elevator on labs. Easy kill because they get trapped. Let's just see if we can do one quickly. When I did Punisher 4, I just camped the seaside vacation building. People running without even checking. Man, it's been 2 weeks since the start. Yep. Life's already over for me if this keeps up. Ground Zero runs just suck it so badly. Try using the underground. That's how I managed to do Ground Zero this wipe. Trying to go above ground is just a death sentence. Especially given that it's the starter map for Marathon now. It's like really tough. Are you above level 15 or under level 15? Change this wipe has made it one of the fastest ever. Yeah, I would say so. Actually, I don't know. It's not necessarily the fastest ever, but it's the fastest since they made changes previously to like extend out the early game and stuff. But I don't know, like, you know, we're talking 2 weeks in, and I played not like full, you know, not like crazy, but I played like pretty hard to get to 32, and I'm still like only just reaching level 5 armor now and stuff. So it's not, I don't know. I feel like the first month is still like relatively early, and like there's still progression to get. Like I don't have M80, got to get Peacekeeper 4 for that. But the ammo changes mean that people can kind of compete. You're not just like sat using like HP or FMJ for 5.56, right? You can buy 5.6A1 if you want and compete in the mid-game type ammos. I think it's good. I actually think it's quite good. Can you not use the XRSU handguard for the AKSU with 30mm scope? I don't know what's compatible with it. If you can use the LaRue riser, then that allows you to attach 30mm scopes to it. So there's like a little trick sometimes. It might not be long enough. I think that might be the problem. Still level 5. No leveling really, mostly dying in the first 3 minutes because teams at the Terror Group building. Yeah, maybe try and... Yeah, the Ground Zero quests are annoying. Try chilling out at the beginning of the raid a bit and like letting people clear the area and then moving in to do what you need to do. Should make flea market a time thing, keep it locked for a month. Maybe. I'm not sure. That might be good, but... Level 21, even though I took a week out to go on holiday. Also, no life for free. Thing is, if you're an experienced player, right, it just gets easier each wipe. I still need to change my drip. Oh no, the Balaclava is required for the quest, isn't it? Yeah, okay, it's not my fault. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I kept meaning to change it out. I was like, oh, it looks terrible. And I was like, oh, actually. What headset am I wearing? Am I wearing M32s or something? I don't... We're just going to try and do a quick sweep of wherever we're at. Because we've only got, you know, I'm finishing up pretty soon. Drip check. Aye, aye, aye. I'm tired today. I am tired. Are you wearing Liberators? Well, that's what I thought I was wearing, but they don't look... Maybe this is what they look like. Maybe it's the band is so recognizable. And I don't recognize the actual, like, headphone piece. No wonder carrying that LMG all day. Yeah, it's like 13Ks or something. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I had to see with the team there and got lucky with the Uzi. One of them shoved the key up the container. So the one time I do good, they keep the key to themselves. Window method got me killed. Are people like looking at the window? Was it PMC? I felt getting killed through the window. I feel is like quite unlucky. Waiting for players. See, even on Lighthouse, this is why I have my textures on medium. Even on Lighthouse with 16 gig of VRAM, it's still using like 11. Right. Oh no, this is not the spawn. Oh, I didn't even bring a tripwire kit with me. Oh no, I did. I did bring one with me. This is not the spawn though, friends. This is really not. I wonder if there are any like cheeky spots that we can use. Yeah, that fits. Bit too far across though. Come on, let me use the window. This spawn is one of the worst spawns in Lighthouse because there's not really anywhere you can go. If you run across the road, you can get shot by the spawn up here. If you run down the beach, you get shot by the people who are ahead of you. It's really quite bad. I wanted to do a quick blitz through, but that's not really possible. It's kind of a shame you can't adjust the bipod while you're like this. But it crack bug gets me every time. Gets me every time. Alright, well. Yeah. That one's kind of gnarly. Stock M4. We're over there. You need PMC kills, so maybe let's try and get this one. You've got a prone, or if you have something to brace it on, yeah. Just a bit fiddly sometimes. Oh, I should put the suppressor back on. Ah, why did I put the suppressor on? I wonder if we can see anything here. Can't even tell if I'm holding breath or not. Right. Slightly better angle. Can't go any higher than this though. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to go up there. That's where the extract is anyway. Right. Prepare to get sniped as we walk about. You know there were people on the other side. I don't know why I'm getting this breathing thing. I think it must be to do with my breath. Like hold breath. Why can't I bolt this? Someone had a fight here. Okay, they were right at the back, that's why I couldn't see them. They go from here. Healed the bleed. Where was the other player? Also at the back? I'm 60 with LPV, it feels weird. Well, there you go. Busted our cover. In we go. No, it's behind.
Вот он!
Boom, boom. think someone hit this stuff already. And loudener on. Yeah, no, I've got to change over to the suppressor. Oh, yeah. I'll drink this, don't I? Whisper. Magnet, okay. Try to turn this into a Lighthouse money run at this point. So that's the G36. Yeah. G36 thingamy. Bolts and the plug. Whoa! That's very scav-like. Anything on these? Anything on here? Does not seem to be. Okie dokie. M60 meta now? Nah. Just kind of fun. That's all. It's kind of fun. Spoon. I'm gonna check the other points. I've had somebody in here before, once upon a time, and they leapt out of the bathroom and killed me while I was looting a box. Which was kind of funny. More scares coming in. Looks snappy than I'd expect. A lot of stuff is these days, I would say. No soap. SPP, is that good? SPP is average, I think. Just there. Barricada, that's pretty bad. What's this? SS190, that's good. What's that one? RLP, sauce, that's okay. Ammo spawns are a lot better this way. Right, maybe we'll just try to go lower chalet, get the keys, and then leave. Check them at least. Check the key locations. How's the M60 compared to PK and PKP? I mean, it's got really good recoil, I would say. And a nice slow rate of fire, so it's like very controllable. It's like a very nice gun in that respect. Obviously the ergo is like 0, right? And it's omega heavy, like all of these ones are. But I quite like it so far, and I think it's the only one of this type. It's the only like LMG, other than like maybe the RPD, if that even counts. I don't really even see the RPD as LMG particularly. Like myself, you know, it's like it's sort of in a lesser class, right? It's like nearly an assault rifle, as far as I'm concerned, in my completely uneducated opinion about guns. But it's like nearly an assault rifle, whereas like this is the only one really, like of the proper LMGs that you can stick a suppressor on, which is kind of cool. Should put this up my bum really. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay. Well, I've got to finish up. So, loot a box or two in here, and then we'll head out to the extract. R37F. Nah. It's not even a box apparently. Oh, sports bag at the end. Most people running class for armor? Yeah, they are. Oh, that's good. Do this. I'll eat this on the way out. Nice. And hopefully I don't get tripwired. It's this way, right? Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to have to throw my armor in the bin, but... You can't climb in the mountain armor. Cool. Remember when you had a shotgun under the pool table? Man, that was crazy. Giga at the Beef, how's it going? I'm struggling to find anyone on Lighthouse, actually. I need to not be using this gun, I think, and just be more aggressive about getting to the upper sections of the map. It's fine. We had fun. We had a little look at the tripwires and stuff, and it was good. Right, well, that's it today. I was on a little bit shorter time just because I was trying to get another video out. I didn't manage to completely edit it, but it's fine. I'm going to, maybe send it tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Love the game doesn't treat a vest with more plates as too heavy to climb. No, I know. It's silly, right? It's silly. It's silly. Right. We're going to go and see Hayes. Thank you for stopping by. I should be live again tomorrow as well. I'm pretty sure so. I'm getting slightly behind on the YouTube side, but it's okay. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye, friends.